right. Well, hello, Gemini, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini for April the 19th through the 25th. So, I hope everyone's been doing well. We're going to follow the same format that we have for the previous couple of weeks to keep everything consistent. This is going to be really exciting. All right, just wanted to do an extra shuffle of these particular face cards. We are going to use the main theme here from the Sacred Geometry, but I wanted to go ahead and get these cards laid out here real quick. Oh, upright. Eight of Swords energy on Monday the 19th. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune on Tuesday the 20th. And we've got the Wednesday, the Magician energy, followed by the Strength card. What is going on? I can see you are freeing yourself to take advantage of something. Let's get that last weekend one. Here we go. Oh my God, mostly all major arcana. Okay, so I'm going to put these down to the side and let us go into the Sacred Geometry here for our Gemini. Let's see what we've got going on here. This is going to be huge. I can tell. You have got something big on the horizon, for sure, for sure, for sure. All right. The theme, thank you so much. Dreamweaver, laying foundations and manifestation. That is absolutely right on the money. Right on the money. Okay. Let me put these ones down. Get everything organized here. Yes. Look at this. That's gorgeous energy. Okay. So, awesome. So we have a few things that are getting ready to pop up again this week, okay? We have a lot of energy. Let me move. I'm going to grab my Sacred Geometry book here just to make sure that I have it at the ready so I don't have to go and chase this down. So this is what we've got, you guys. On the 19th, which is that Monday. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've adjusted my table just a little bit, so I'm trying to get everything in order so that I can reach it. And I did do that very well for you. So, on that Monday the 19th, sorry. On Monday the 19th, we have a major change. We actually have the sun entering into Taurus. It's beautiful. So last week, Venus went into Taurus, which is her natural house, right? Or Taurus is her natural child. So when the sun goes into Taurus, it's going to brighten up everything that Taurus is about, right? And Taurus is about, your protection of finance, it's protection of value, it's financial values and physical gain. It's exactly what it's about, okay? So that's what happens on Monday. On Tuesday, we have another asteroid that's going to make a change. Vesta is bringing in her energy here. And so Vesta is going to go direct into the sign of Leo. And so what Vesta does is she's all about learning your soul lessons, okay? So we still have Chiron in play, which is karma. We have Juno in play, which is about your commitments to whether it's marriage or business. And now we have Vesta, who's talking about soul lessons that's coming in here on that next day, the Tuesday. So that's kind of a big deal, right? That's pretty big. Then we have more energy towards the end of the weekend like we normally do. On the 23rd, we actually have Mars, which actually goes into the sign of Cancer. So that is really affecting some different situations, especially if you've got Gemini or you know a Gemini that's in your chart. It's doing a little dance there. There we go. I kind of knew that one was coming, but that's good. Let us see. What else do we have coming up here? The 20th, I got to jump back to that one because it's kind of a big deal, right? So I'm going to use the word called stellium, and I think most of you that follow me might know what that is. If you're new to the astrology, then I'll explain it. A stellium is kind of a big deal. It means that the sign that we're talking about is actually in got that sign is actually being represented in multiple houses at once. So the reason that's important is because if you have Taurus anywhere that's in your chart or anywhere else that is important to you as you follow your, wow, and these are all going to be, all right, there we go, in your energy, okay? If you know a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, they have the majority of signs in their house, okay? And it's a lot. So we've got a square with the sun in Taurus. Then we have Venus in Taurus. We have Uranus in Taurus. We have Chiron in play. We have Aries, well, Chiron and Aries still, like I was mentioning before. Then we have an opposition with the sign of Aquarius hanging out with Jupiter. So that's a lot of big energy for a lot of people, okay? So Gemini, specifically for you though, on the 23rd, there's absolutely supposed to be an opportunity for new venture, new boosts, like huge opportunities, huge, okay? Huge. So let's go ahead and pull the rest of these cards out here, especially if you, like I said, have a lot of Taurian or even Leo energy. That's going to be pretty huge. Okay. So, if you do have any of those other charts or components to your particular chart, just know that, you know, like I said, with Venus already being in her, Taurus being in the natural house of Venus, and now with it being exalted by the sun, there's going to be a real need for a lot of people to take a peek at their resources at that time. It doesn't mean that you have to squirrel away. It just means, do you know where things are? And can we, you know, once you know where a thing is, then you can make a change with a thing, right? So that's what's going on. All right, so let me just get this last couple of cards here for the weekend, because this is looking really, really good, you guys. All right, there we go. And one more is what we've got. So just like we did the last time, we are going to go in with clarifying oracles of the Keepers of the Light. We're going to do an angel card, and we have a second angel card because the angels of Atlantis wanted to pop out, and then we'll pull in our Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Now, let's take a look at what we have here for this Monday energy, Gemini. All right. Dreamweaver, laying your foundations and manifestation. This is a huge card. This is a master card. This is number 2. And we'll go into the book a little bit later just to do the clarifications, but that is an opportunity to really create something here. It's creator energy. So on Monday the 19th, what we have here is the 8 of Swords energy. And the 8 of Swords energy is one of those where you are recognizing an opportunity to get away from some stinking thinking. That's the easiest way for me to put it. There's nothing attacking this butterfly chrysalis that's right here. When this butterfly emerges and starts to spread its wings a little bit, then naturally what can potentially happen here is it's just going to crawl up, and you're going to notice that none of these swords are hitting you. So this is just an opportunity to realize that you can get out of any particular situation, especially if you've had any carryover that's looking like there might have been a little bit of negativity, right? The reason why that's coming up is because there's a realization that's coming here with this moon energy, right? So this Cancer, Pisces, Neptune energy that's here, subconscious information, some information that's being revealed to you in your dream state for sure, dreaming, subconscious, deep subconscious. And then we hang out with the energy of Virgo. So this information I'm really getting is coming from your sleep, your dream time. Hopefully you've been keeping a dream journal so that you kind of have an understanding and you can kind of go back to that detail when it's most meaningful to you. But the Hermit is really talking about realizing where you're at within a particular situation in light, right? You are following the light. You are following the guidance. You are following and understanding kind of what's going on in your element. And with the Queen of Swords presenting in the reverse position here, Gemini, okay, so this does represent who you are as an air sign. You are softening up a little bit in order to receive this information. So that's beautiful. So this is absolutely you, all up, all in. Ooh. Now we get to Tuesday with all this juicy energy that's going on in the universe on the 20th, okay? We have a Wheel of Fortune moment. Can I get a hello? Shout out to Ralph Smart. So Wheel of Fortune moment, second opportunities, second chances. This is Jupiter energy. Again, more Piscean energy that's coming on in here. Okay, a lot of third eye. This is luck. It's second opportunities that are coming around. It's confidence. So you should have a lot of confidence in this opportunity. Charity, it's expansion. It's an opportunity to lead. So that matches pretty strongly here with this laying the foundations or realizing the manifestation that you've put forward. So here's the energies that we have here. We have the Three of Swords energy. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse energy, and then we have the Seven of Cups. And so this information that's coming here is talking to me, Gemini, about the fact that there's a lot of healing that took place for you in the past, and that's exactly what that is. This Three of Swords doesn't represent anything other than just a lot of healing that was happening. There is a lot of healing that needed to happen in relationship, potentially, something that you were thinking you wouldn't necessarily have received at that particular moment, and it had something to do with the choice that you made, and maybe you thought you didn't make the right choice. That's basically what this means. But the universe is saying, we're here. So wherever you're at on that spectrum with that huge stellium that shows up, and that's why I brought it up, this Taurian energy, all these other energies that are out there, there is something in this universe that you are calling into yourself, and it is coming, okay? Now, we get to the energy of Wednesday. Hello, magician, having all of the elements to create what it is that you want. This is manifestation. This is bringing forth what it is that you want, okay? Knight of Cups energy, okay? We've got a water sign that's in here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces potentially. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's the potential with this face card that we've got showing up here. Seven of Wands. So if you are in an opportunity, a business opportunity, a love relationship opportunity with someone here, okay? This Knight of Cups that's coming in is saying, yeah, I really am the guy. I really am the girl. I really am in the energy of really wanting to hear what it is that you have to say, and I'm here for you, okay? The Seven of Wands energy is just saying that this individual is humbling themselves a little bit because there's a powerful movement forward here with this another major arcana card of the Chariot. So I can't even believe this big Cancer energy that's coming up here. This Cancer energy, again, this water sign individual that's showing up here, moving in the right direction, getting past challenges, knowing that there's some bumps in the road, but moving forward with a lot of ease and grace. That's and it's universal protection at that moment. The Chariot also represents karma. It represents making sure that you're getting past any karmic moments that were in your way, in your path, and you're traveling so beautifully. Okay, so then when we get to this Thursday energy, now I have another major arcana of the Leo, expression, self-expression, strength. That's exactly what this is. So this Leo energy is really talking about being in power. It is also a restoration card, especially when it comes to health and healing and feeling better, right? So you're regaining your strength at this particular moment to do the things. So now we have the King of Cups that's sitting in the reverse position, okay? So this is a different energy than this actual Page of Cups in a sense. It could be the same individual. I'm going to read this a couple of different ways. I said Page of Cups earlier. I apologize. Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups wants to come in and offer you something, right? He's got a delivery of something that's going on here. Now, with your strength that you've got going on here, Gemini, you are really trying to question kind of what's going on here with this particular individual. So I see that there's a progression of this Knight of Cups turning into this King of Cups energy. Again, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, not necessarily going to be emotionally available, especially if you're watching your own boundaries with this particular person so that you can move into the right direction. Have to read that a couple of different ways for people, okay? But with the Strength card, with the King of Cups in the reverse position, we do show that we are in a progressive mode. So we are moving forward. We are accepting this guidance that's coming to us at this particular moment. We are moving past troubled waters and we're moving into the right direction. Okay, and the right direction that we see here with this Ace of Pentacles that's in reverse means wherein you didn't have the opportunity to take advantage of something that was there before. That's why the Wheel of Fortune has come back. The Wheel of Fortune has come back because there's something that you now are realizing you're going to have the opportunity to take advantage of, right? Something new, something fresh, something tangible, something that you can start, okay? So when we get to this big energy of the weekend, one more time for the people in the back row, what we do have is another major arcana. We have, our Hermit, who's who's coming back out here. So this is perfection, and this is service. This is really listening. This is that guidance. This is the same card that we had here. Okay, so you've got it twice. There's something about this Virgo energy that we have here that really wants to talk about being the light, seeing yourself as the light, going within, receiving the details from the universe that are going to help you move forward with ease and grace, with a new decision. Okay, with a new decision, renewed clarity when it comes to something, and just being guided to make a decision that really sits heavily and evenly between your head and your heart. But it is a decision that has to be made, and it does look like you're getting ready to make a decision here. It looks like you have opened up your heart and you are not blocked yourself anymore with this Four of Pentacles that's showing up in the reverse position. We've got a Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we do have some movement that's going on here. I do see that there's the Ace of Pentacles, and now we've got this Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this Page of Pentacles that's coming in is talking about trying to bring in new. Okay, it's trying to bring in, again, new tangible opportunities. So the only thing the universe is trying to get your attention about is really you have an opportunity, because you receive some clarity along the way with these beneficial pieces that are coming, is to, you have an opportunity to go, you got another choice. Okay, the universe never leaves you out of anything specific. You always have opportunities. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're going to ask one of the keepers of the light to step forward and provide us with a little bit more information. The other thing I wanted to be able to bring out here, because I didn't really talk about it because I was getting so heavy about what was going on with that stellium, but on the 23rd, when Sagittarius, and I got to bring this up if you've got Sagittarius in your chart, Mars is doing a little dance, and it really is asking you to start the work, okay? Starting the work for whatever it is that you're designing, okay? But the only other thing that they're talking about is making sure that you know, got two decks in here. That means I'm going to reshuffle. Making sure that you know where your finances are. That's exactly what it is that you need to be able to do. So let's go ahead and just shuffle. And then on the 25th, Saturn is doing its dance in Aquarius, okay, with Venus also in Mercury. So there is a potential, which is why I see this, that new possibilities could be delayed for that particular weekend. Don't hold that against yourself when this choice opportunity comes up here, because it does look like you do have some good choices, but just be mindful. This is why I bring out the astral, so that people understand that the planets are doing things for a specific reason, and the more you know, the more you can, get ahead of something and then try to take an opportunity with any of those changes. We do have a little bit more information that's coming on Saturday, also on the 25th. Saturn is kind of doing its dance within Libra in Mercury with Venus, okay? So this is really an opportunity for you to be truthful and honest with yourself in any love matter, and that's potentially what's going on here as well with that choice that has to come up here. Okay, so the keeper of the light that wanted to step forward for you, Gemini, is Joan of Arc. She's talking about the voice of truth. So stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So somebody out there really does need to start laying the foundations for doing something differently when it comes to their relationship house. Absolutely. Okay. And it also can relate to business. You have to just be straightforward with what it is that you want to have done, because now you're being given all these gifts in order to do something brand new. What are you going to do with it? What are you designing for yourself? Okay, now let's go forward with one of the angels for Gemini, and let's see what they have to offer us for advice for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are not taking all of those cards, beg your pardon. I know they have a lot to say, but we have other cards to get through, so let's do this. Let's do this. All right. All right, this is for Gemini, please. One card. All right, here we go. It's heavy, but it's a good reading. It really is a good reading. I want to make sure that you guys understand that this is really good reading. All these major arcanas are just trying to tell you that this is, no, it wants to be the bottom one. I just fat fingered it. Apologize. It really just wants to let you know that this is an opportunity that you're going to be getting from the universe. Okay, so we have the angel of self-acceptance here. And what this angel of self-acceptance wants you to be able to do is realize you have to be truthful with who you are, what you want, where you're at. Be truthful. Be truthful with yourself. Be truthful with the other people that are involved, but accept yourself for who it is that you are and what it is that you're trying to create and what it is that you're trying to bring to the table. You don't have to make any apologies for being who you are as an individual. Just make sure that you're accepting yourself as that. Okay? That's pretty much what they're being asked to do here. So the other deck that we're going to pull out here, they wanted to come forward, were the Angels of Atlantis. Okay. Let's see which angel would like to step forward and offer. Archangel Raziel, not surprised. Intuition. This is where this detail comes forward on this particular Monday. You are being enlivened, Gemini. Okay, you are being enlivened, especially with this hermit energy that's coming through. There's revelations that are coming to you. There's things that are coming to fruition that you actually know about, and now is your time to really utilize what's going on with this intuition. So you can call on Archangel Raziel to help clear any third eye blockages that you might have, any crown chakra blockages that you might have if you're trying to seek that higher level of information from the universe, and he will step forward with the quickness to help you out. Okay, so as we always do, we're going to go in with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun so that we can take a look at where some of these other astrals may line up for you. And we will start with 1 and go to 2. The first one out that we have is control. You have the opportunity to seek someone in a controlling environment, or take better control. I know it wants to be that one, so we're going to pull that one. We're going to take this one, and we're going to take that one, because that's exact. Oh, they said take them all. Really? Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. Okay, so the control card. So this is the energy of Saturn in Capricorn. Okay, so this is the opportunity, like I said, to control or figure out where you need to bring in someone to help you control a particular situation. All right. The second card that we have is decision. Well, clearly you have to make a decision. And the decision that's coming up is this Mars energy that shows up in Gemini. Okay, so this is all about where it is that you need to be on this particular weekend. Okay, criticism comes up. This is also Mars energy. And this Mars energy in Virgo is talking about the fact that when you get to this piece here, when Mars is trying to do its little situation up and through here, that you really are overthinking and have overthought. So you do need to have some discernment, and I think that's the word I really want to use, is discernment, especially when it comes to any situation that where you are trying to remove. The seduction card comes out, and so that's not necessarily a good thing. And it can, what it means is that you just have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of someone trying to seduce you, in a sense, right? So this is the energy of Pisces, and also in Jupiter energy, okay? So this is why this is coming up, because what I'm getting here is this Mars energy in Cancer. There's a quarrel, and this does definitely have something to do with family. This has something to do with this has something to do with a family member. This has something to do with a relationship. This has something to do with, something that's kind of gone awry, in a sense. And so you're really being asked to, what is it that you want to realize out of this relationship change that's getting ready to happen? Okay. Do it for yourself. Do it for the kid, if that's what you need to be able to do. The inheritance card. This is coming up because you're contemplating, and you need to call on this energy, this Venus and Taurus energy. Just call on it, because there's this inheritance that's coming up here. Also with the Scorpionic energy here in Saturn is all about what's going on with the finances, or how you guys are going to split up something that you had jointly together. Okay, the devotion card that shows up here, really how far down the line do you have to carry yourself when something might not be alive anymore as far as a relationship. That's specifically a potential. Or when it comes to the relationship, a deep, deep connection that you have with someone, how far are you going to take it? How far are you going to let someone take you to their level of devotion? Question where your level of devotion is to this individual. And this is Libra energy. So it's asking you to kind of balance a little bit also within that energy of Saturn. Whew. Yeah. Well, okay, Gemini, here you are in the Venus energy, right? Meow, right? Meow. Flattery. So when this card comes up, what the flattery card is talking about is multiple people in a specific love situation, potentially. Okay. Just going to put it out there. I very rarely talk about the fact that Three of Swords can be, but I'm going to have to read it back because this came through. So when we get to this Wheel of Fortune moment, the second opportunity, if there is a breakup in a situation that kind of busted up kind of a happy home because of a choice that was made, whether it was you or somebody else, this is talking about the duality of two potential energies being in that relationship, or trying to listen to one person yet stop. There's just multiple energies that's going on here. I'm just going to call it interference, whether it's you or the individual that's in that particular energy. But that's what's up. That's why that card came through. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Master energy, this Dreamweaver, this laying the foundation, and this manifestation card, this Master number that comes up here. Okay. Okay. So I will read the passage whilst you take a look at this card here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Boundaries. This card comes out because it's time that you created some boundaries in your life. But first you have to surrender your fear of making a mistake. There it is right there. Okay. The Dreamweaver will help you to create strong foundations and balance, which will help you on your path by taking back your power. You will regain a sense of balance and realize where you have been limiting yourself. And it's time to take charge of your life and manifest your dreams and desires. All right. The underlying vibration of this particular card is 8, which is all about continuity. It's all about resources and finance, okay? Crystal suggestions, if you choose to take advantage of that, okay, is citrine. Citrine helps to call in and hold in wealth. Smoky quartz helps to remove any negative energies that are around or within you, okay? Carnelian helps to ground you, and moss agate also is a really good crystal for bringing in new growth, okay? So very often you'll find that people will put moss agate literally in a plant to help it sprout and to help it grow. Obviously, if it's good enough for the natural plant, it's good enough for you. All right, Gemini, so like I said, this was going to be a very heavy week. Again, one of the reasons why I broke everything down, it's a snapshot in time. It gives you an opportunity to course correct if that's what you need to be able to do. But the universe is really saying that you have the power within you to do and make this change that's possible for you right now. They don't come out like this for no reason. To have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician show up and the Strength card and the Hermit, oh my gosh, the universe really wants to give you what it is that you need. And if it's time for you to make a change in a relationship, then that's exactly what it is that you need to be able to do. If it's a change in a business relationship, then I invite you to really appreciate this reading as well, because you still do have a chance. You have a choice. You can do something here, right? You have an opportunity to make a decision. All I have to tell you here is whatever it is that you do, try to make sure that you do it between your head and your heart. Think about what you're doing when you walk in this door here, this mystery of the door. You can do and say whatever you want. Do it and say it with ease and grace, because you're playing chess at this particular moment. Make the decision that's right for you. Just make sure that you do it with ease and grace, and you are really going to come out ahead. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you this particular week. We will talk to you next week. Bye for now.